Anyway, oh, stop it. Our first presenter this morning, you guys are in for an awesome time. What kind of time? Awesome. Does everybody have their awesome glasses on? Yeah. Did anyone have an awesome sleep last night? Yeah, just you got to be careful when you roll over on your glasses. It doesn't work sometimes. All right. Our first presenter this morning, she is the director of Invisible Fitness. So she's actually up here. You just don't see her right now. She was recently named, listen to this, the best personal trainer in LA for 2007 by Elite Travel Magazine. Get her good. And so you're going to learn this morning how to get an effective and efficient, what's the word, please? Effective and efficient. An effective and efficient exercise that can be done anywhere. Where? Anywhere. With little space, no equipment, or gym. Good or good? You guys ready to have fun? Yeah. All right, let's get ready and welcome up onto the stage JJ Flizanes. Let's hear a little more energy than that, guys.
Thank you. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. I want you to give yourself a round of applause because it's really early and you were here really late, right? So thank you for showing up for you. Awesome. All right, so as Rob said, my company's called Invisible Fitness. That doesn't mean that you can't see it. It just means that the things you can't see are more important than the things that you can see. And I think after taking MMI, you all understand what that means, yes? Okay, so if I can see a show of hands, how many of you would consider yourselves advanced exercisers? Okay, I just need to know who's in the room. Awesome, okay. Someone who consider themselves intermediate exercisers? Higher? Can I see higher hands? Thank you. Okay, and beginner or non-active? Okay, excellent. Well, again, congratulations for being here this morning. You don't need any equipment, and boy, there's a sea of you. And it's great. Everyone put their arms out to make sure that you have enough wingspan. Okay, I needed another room. I might ask you at this point, if you have a mat, to roll it up and kind of stick it to the side. Can I have you do that? Because we're going to do lots of things up first, and then we're going to get down on the floor. You can be with shoes or without shoes. Either one is fine. I'm a little chilly right now, and until I get a little bit warmer, I'm going to leave my jacket on. So I probably should put my hair back. If I do this isn't a cue for you to do this too. I have a mic. So if I'm jumping up and down and holding things, that doesn't mean follow me. So I just want to make sure that you know that before we start. Okay. Now I need to ask, how many of you have an injury? And raise your hands really high. Okay. How many of those are back injuries or back pain? Okay, we're going to deal with some of that stuff on the ground. But for right now, grab a partner real fast. Grab a partner. Once you get that partner, then become silent so I know we're all here. Okay. Everyone have a partner? You don't have a partner. Someone needs to put a partner over here. I have another person needing a partner. Okay. Who knows what neutral spinal alignment means? Raise your hand. Does everyone understand what that means? Okay, for those of you that don't, your bones are set up to stack like a building on top of each other. So from the side, I want you to examine each other quickly and make sure that their posture is starting in the most neutral place we can. What that means is, watch my pelvis. I should go this side. If my pelvis is tilted this way, my pelvis is tilted. This is not neutral. This is called an anterior pelvic tilt. A lot of people stand like this. They lock their knees, they tilt their pelvis. On the reverse, if I look like this, obviously my pelvis is tilted the other way. I can't do that with my knees locked. You want to make sure that the pelvis is like a soup bowl. If it's pointing forward, soup will spill out. If it is pointing back, soup will spill back. It wants to be level. right over the rib cage. Same thing with the ribs. Watch me for a second. If I dip my rib cage forward, my shoulders slump, and so do I. You want to have the rib cage floating above the pelvis. So making sure that the chest is up, shoulders are back, shoulder blades are slightly pinched together, and everything is stacked neatly above each other. Because I'm going to give you that cue several times. Chest up, shoulders back, abs in. Okay? So just check your partner right down. Make sure. Look at each other. Just stand naturally. Pick an A person and a B person. A person, you're going to examine B person. Make sure you know what neutral means. How does it look? How does it feel? Grab a 3. Join a 3. Yeah. Okay. Can I have you guys quiet for 1 second? Okay, so did you notice anything? Did that bring any kind of awareness? It might not for some, because I might not have given you too much information at this point. We're going to deal with that on Sunday. But for right now, just even checking out your body. Are you aware of how you hold yourself in space? Because the cues I'm going to give you and the things we're going to do, it's very important that you learn to have a body awareness so that you know how to move your body, right? Because the more brain to body connection we have, the more effective we'll be in our exercise. If you're just brainlessly doing things, the brain can't tell the muscles to work. It can't innervate new muscle fibers to do more work in order to make you more fit. It's just the same muscles that have been always good at what they do will always stay good at what they do, and the ones that have not gotten involved will stay uninvolved. Make sense? Yes or yes? Yes. Thank you. Okay, so next order of business, quickly before we start, anyone with a knee injury? Can I see a raise of hands for knee injuries? Okay, we're going to deal again with this more on Sunday, but I want you to feel what feels right for you right now, because I can't explain it before we get started because it would take too long, but watch me for 1 second. If I do an exercise that looks like this, where's the emphasis? On my knees, correct? It's a squat of some kind, right? But if I do this, do you see the difference? Can you see where the emphasis went? It went to my heels and my butt. The joint actually lifted up and over in the opposite direction versus pushing forward. Does that make sense? Okay, try that for anyone that has a knee injury. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how many warriors in this room? How hard do you guys want to work today? Okay, I'm going to honor the warriors in you, and I'm going to push you. For those of you who don't want to be pushed or feel like it's too much, there will always be a modification, and I will give that to you. Is that okay? Yes. Awesome. Okay, let's start. Ralph? So what we're going to do is we're going to start by basically doing some moves. So I want you to stand with your feet shoulder width apart, your weight balanced in between. Now take one foot in front of the other, put your heel down, and I just want you to stretch your calf. You're going to stretch your calf by using the front muscle, which is your anterior tibialis. You can't see? Okay, all I'm doing is putting my heel, I don't have a higher stage. I'm just tapping. Awesome, thank you. Okay, you got it? Do I have it? All right, stretch the other one. I'm not going to be up here for the whole time, of course. Okay, I'm going to take this down now. Okay, let's do some basic movements. We're going to lift the knee up and down, up and down. Okay, so the name of this workout was? No, actually, the name of the workout is a no excuse workout. This is no excuse because everything I'm going to give you, I'm giving you tools that you can use anywhere, yes? No equipment, no gym, very little space. So when you say, oh, I don't have a gym, I couldn't work out, oh, I didn't have any equipment, I didn't bring anything with me, what do you say? You have no excuse. Can I hear that again? You have? No excuse. Okay, right now we're just warming up by using our body. We're warming up the hip. We're using the quad and the hip flexor. And we're going to change size. Here we go. And up, down, down. Pretty simple, yes? Very basic? I can stand there. Thanks, Dwight. Up, down. I'm going to add in some cardio in between things. We're going to do some jumping jacks. We're going to do some kickboxing. One more of these. Okay, let's learn how to kick. Okay, take your feet shoulder width apart again. Take your right foot and swing it back into a lunge position. Arms are going to go here. This is a kickboxing move. Abs are going to be pulled in. We're going to do 4 motions. If you cannot control these 4 motions, then you shouldn't be kicking. Looks like this. Let me demonstrate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it slowly, lifting and holding. 1, kick out, 2 and hold. Bring it in, 3, and put it back down, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. 1, 2, 3. This is called a front kick. 1, 2, 3. Let's make it a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, hold. Pretend there's something in front of you and we're going to kick it. So you're going to take that 4 counts to a 2. Looks like this. 5, 6, 7, and kick and down. Join me. Kick and down. Kick, down. Kick and down. Good. Ooh, I didn't put my heart rate monitor on. Anyone know what a heart rate monitor is? Raise your hand if you know what a heart rate monitor is. Awesome. One of the most important tools in your exercise. We'll talk more about that on Sunday if you don't know, or you can see me at the booth anytime this weekend. Okay, now that you know how to do it, your body knows what to do. Kick, go, kick, down, kick, down. Arms are here, abs are in. Kick, down, 3 more. Okay, switching sides. We're going to again go slowly from the beginning so that you can reprogram your body in this motor pattern. So left foot is back, right foot is forward, slowly lifting the knee and the hip. Here we go. 1, hold, 2, hold, 3, hold, and down. Again. 1, hold, 2, hold, 3, and down. Again. Woo! I'm not going to woo again, I'm sorry. I think I wooed because I heard someone else woo. I'm not one of those annoying aerobics instructors. Seriously, I'm not. Okay, ready? Let's make it a little faster. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, that was my fault with the music. Pick a point. Let's make it faster. 5, 6, 7, and kick and down. There we go. Kick and down. Kick, down. So now we're taking this really easy. Yes, this is easy? Kick and down. So what I want you to do is think about what you're doing as you're doing it. Lifting the knee and kicking out. Pretend there's something in front of you. Kick and down. Kick and down. Kick and down. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. That's your front kick. We're going to do that again. That was just a teaching phase so that you know what to do when I say it. Okay, feet shoulder width apart. Balance your weight on your left side. Stick out your right foot. We're going to be working on the quadricep. In order to work on the quadricep, I need your brain to be connected to what you're doing. The quadricep muscles are attached from the hip to below the knee. So when you lift your leg, I want you to think about bringing this point closer to this point. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? Did everyone see? Okay. Okay. Quadricep is here. It attaches above the hip and below the knee. When I ask you to work your quadricep, that means I want your brain to think about what you're doing. You're going to think about bringing this point closer to this point. Because when you contract a muscle, you're bringing 2 parts closer together. So watch what I mean. You're going to lift your leg and put it down. But what you're doing is thinking about pulling from here into the hip. Try it with me. 2 counts up. 1, 2, down, 2. Up, 2. Now make sure the spine is straight and the abs are in. Up, 2, down, 2. More work than rest, please. So don't go 1, 2, down. Okay. Up, 2, down, 2. Thinking here. Up, 2, up, 2, down. Anyone feeling their quad? Raise your hand if you're not. Great. Up, 2, down. Let's make it a little faster. And up, down, up, down. Good. Up, down. You should also be feeling your standing hip and your standing foot. Yes? Is this easy? Thank you. Is this something you can do anywhere? Hold it. Abs are in, chest is up, shoulders are back. Hold it. Is this easy? Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, other side. Okay, switching legs. Start by pointing your toe, shifting your body weight, lifting up, 2, down, 2. Abs are in and out. Breathing, exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Up, 2, down, 2. Good, abs are in. Now some of you are gonna have more range of motion than others. If you're taller, you may have less, believe it or not. If you have really long legs, you're gonna have less because your spine's gonna wanna come forward. And up, 2, down, 2. Exhale up. Let's make it a little faster. Ready, hand. Up. Nice job, guys. Where's your brain? Should be right here. Thinking, pulling, and pulling, pulling. And 5, 4, we're gonna hold. 3, 2, hold it, out. Chest up, shoulders back, abs in, breathe. Again, you're thinking of pulling, pulling. The brain should be right here. Are you gonna work out? Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna get down and do some jacks. For those of you that don't want to do jumping jacks for whatever reason, there's some injury or it feels uncomfortable, some people have a bladder thing, you're gonna do taps. You're gonna step out to each side. For those of you that are doing jacks, ready, go. I'm gonna time us and we're gonna do 1 minute. Guys are looking great. Okay, if you feel like this was working, make some noise. Woo! 20 seconds. Oh no, where'd you go? I may not give you a water break, but that doesn't mean you can't take one, okay? We only have a little bit of time, so I want to make sure I use that time. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right. Now we're going to do some squats. We already kind of worked balance, hips, a little bit of quad, obviously some cardio. Now we're going to do some squats. So feet start with feet shoulder width apart or a little bit wider. This is better? Okay. I can't do jumping jacks up here. Is that okay? Okay, cool. All right, so feet a little wider than hips, making sure the knees are tracking over the toes. That means, watch, this is bad, yes? This is bad, yes? Okay, knees over toes. Start with the arms out in front of you, chest is high, abs are in. You're gonna direct your butt back as much as you can. We're gonna lower down slowly for 3 counts. Ready, and 3, 2, hold. Okay, now this is an opportunity for you to check where your body's being held. Is your weight in your heels? Is it on your toes? Is it in your butt? Is it in your knees? It should not be in your knees. If it is, you want to readjust. If you can't go down quite as low, that's okay. Abs should be in, chest should be up, shoulders are back. Do you notice that this requires no equipment? Is this hard? So you have really... Okay, we're gonna pulse a little. Down, up, down, and up. Good. Now, if you can imagine, I've got weeks and weeks and weeks and worth of information and exercises for you that I'm not gonna cover today or any time at all in this whole week. I'm gonna give you as much as I possibly can, but please feel free to ask me later for other exercises, any questions that you may have. I'll be more than happy to help you. Hold. Okay, so what should be burning right now is here, here, yes, okay. And we don't have any equipment and we don't need any space. And you're getting a workout. How great is that? And it's free. Awesome, okay. Shake it out. Let's do those kicks again. Left foot forward, right foot back. Put that target in front of you. Ready? Let's kick. And up and down. Kick and down. So do you notice now that we've done the kicks, these now are easier? Everyone? Yes. Why? Well, because you're warmed up, but what we did is we created a motor pattern. We created a pathway for your brain to connect to the muscles that it needed to do this exercise. That's why we did it really slowly in the beginning, and now that we're doing it again, it's much easier. This is how one should always approach exercise, and any new skill or sport physically. The body has to get it together first to know what it's doing in order to ask the right muscles to participate. Awesome. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard are you guys working? Okay, let me ask that again. On a scale of 1 to 10, how many of you are at a 6? Raise your hands. Okay, those are my intermediate advanced people. How many of you are at a 7, 8, or 9? Okay. And up, down, up. 2 more on this side, we're switch. All right, switch sides. 5, 6, 7, and up, down. Good. So we're working quads, hip flexors, glutes. It's cardiovascular in nature. So obviously you're burning calories. You could be building a little bit of muscle depending if you're kicking something or if this is new for you. How many of you, this is new? Okay, good. Is this something now that you can incorporate if you needed to exercise some more and get your heart rate up? Yes or yes? Okay, good. All right, one more. Let's work on the side. Side kick looks like this. Okay, same movements, but to the side. So start with your feet a little wider than hip width apart. You're gonna transfer your body weight to your left side. Lift up the right leg. It's the same 4 motions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes? 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what? That's a great idea, those of you. Everyone face that direction. I guess you can't see me then, huh? Okay, so kicking. Lift up that leg. Here we go. 1, kick out 2, bring it back in 3, put it down 4. 1, 2, 3. Arms are here into your body so that they don't create extra force movement. If I have my arms flailing around, my body has to try to balance me. And all I want to concentrate on right now is your lower body balancing. Up, kick out, in and down, up, out, in, down. Make sure you're all breathing in, out, in, down. Let's make it a little faster. Pick a target. Here we go. Kick and down, kick and down, kick, kick, kick. Nice job. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Is this too easy? Okay, other side, slowly. 5, 6, slowly, and up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down, and up, out, in. Nice job. Up, out, in, down. Watch my knees. In, out, back, in, and back, down. In. I'm sorry, I said in and up. Lift the knee up, kick it out, bring it in, and then down. Good. I don't want to see anybody drop their leg. It's not this. Okay? So let's pick a target. Well, the music ended. Let me come down. We're going to pick a target to our other side. 5, 6, we don't need the music. 7, and kick and down. Kick and down. Kick and down. Good. Kick and down. Double time. Kick. Kick. I'm not kidding. Kick. 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 One more. Take it back to slowly. And kick and down. Kick. You can use anything. You can use time. You can use isometric activities. Hold this out. Hold it out. Hold. 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 Okay, so what I'm doing right now with you guys is having you hold. That's an isometric exercise. When you have your muscle holding one position. Is this hard? Okay, it's building muscle. It's getting your heart rate up. It's burning calories. It's very effective. Put your leg down. The reason I have you hold it is because I need you to understand that all exercise doesn't need to be fast. Slow holding exercise can be just as effective. So there's all kinds. There's not one way. There's a lot of different ways, and depending on what you need and who you are, that's going to determine what way is best for you and where. Yes? Okay, excellent. Let's do some jacks. 5, 6, 7, and we're only going to be up a couple more minutes. Then I'm going to take you down and do some upper body. Okay, so I'm going to time us again. I'm timing you so that you understand the value of a minute. Most people think that's funny. They say, what's a minute? When I work with clients, they can't wait till the minute's over. They're like, oh, I have to do this for a minute, right? A minute doesn't sound like a lot of time. But when you're exercising, a minute's a lot of time. What I have found is most people don't do exercise for a long enough time when they're doing their set or they're doing their cardio. Again, these are components of fitness that I'm going to teach you about. Okay, count with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let me see a show of hands. How many have been told to exercise and given no other detail? Someone just said you go exercise. And you went, okay. Yes? You're like, well, what do I do? Okay, those are things that we're going to work on. Okay, let's do a set of lunges. So what I've taught you, just to go over what we've done a standing hip extension. Work the quad, the glutes, the hip on the opposite side, and your ankles. We did a front kick and a side kick.